welcome to EWC Spotlight. After 7 incredible weeks, all the battles conclude tonight. We'll bring you the action from the Counter-Strike 2 and the Street Fighter 6 finals. Plus, we'll finally get to crown our club champions for 2025, Team Falcons. Well, you can see Riyadh is ready. Let's get this fight.
The ties and bind, ascending to become your mid-season champions.
Make some noise for the winners of the ALGS mid-season playoffs at the 2025 Esports World Cup.
He will write himself into the history books as a two-time world champion.
We're going to see the final move of the tournament. Magnus Carlsen takes the victory. Game, set, and match.
They do it!
Team Falcons! Before we get into any chat here on the sofa, we're getting straight into yesterday's Street Fighter 6 final. The defending champion Zhao Hai is up against Blaz for the trophy and the pretty sum of $250,000. Well, our reporter, she's here with us, Emra Hunter, has the story for us.
After 4 grueling days, the moment that we've all been waiting for is finally here, the epic finale for Street Fighter. Jay Chenzo, what a matchup we have in store. On one hand, a 15-year-old against an absolute legend who's looking to make it back-to-back wins at the EWC. What can we expect?
I mean, honestly, like, even me, just like my expert opinion, I don't know who to expect. Blaz has just been absolutely just destroying his opponents right now, and you know, he's got that young reactions and everything, but you know, it's really hard for me to say at this point. But Zhao Hai, he's back in grand finals. In the fighting game community, it's generally very hard to win the same event back to back. It happens very rarely, and Zhao Hai is actually here to be able to do it again. I think that's incredible.
He's here to do it again and to make a very big statement very quickly. The fact that from 48 players down to 2, one of them is such a young teenager. It's a remarkable story, isn't it?
I mean, able to have to play is community as well. You know, at one point in time, I was always like, "Where's all the new young kids?" And now we're getting them, you know, all over the place. And one of the reasons why is because, you know, parents who played are now getting their kids to play, and so it's just such a lot, and it's emotional when I think about
it. From one passing the baton down, and perhaps even Zhao Hai passing the baton down. Generation. We'll stick around to find out more, because this is what you do not want to miss.
Gotta watch out. You gotta have purpose behind the stand medium, man. Wow. What an option just to stop him from the shadow rise. That was so clean. Quick punish. Back pitch. What's it gonna be on the drive rush? Looking for the shimmy. You're gonna advance. Shaw block. Take it to you. This is what you want? Boom. Let me block. Damn! She big. Expedited. Holy smokes. Okay, Blaz, you ain't playing no games. Ooh, like that. Go the jump back. Okay, trying to snipe out the assistant kick early. Zhao Hai's not giving it to him. Even the standing fit. Uh-oh. Into the level 3, I would.
Oh, not gonna do it just yet. Letting the bomb do the talking. I don't mind that. Back-to-back throws. The back dash didn't really get to punish that.
It was meaty enough for Zhao Hai to recover time. Oh my God, he's dead. He went for the overhead again. I swear that is the Blaz special. You see him laughing because he is consistently landing it. Nobody has caught on yet. What a way to steal it.
Maybe there's enough of a gap to force a level 1, and the fireball would stop the level 1.
Oh. Okay, into the level 2. Yo, bro. Are we playing a 2-player game here? What's up? Oh my God. And we in the range for the 5-0. What the hell can Zhao Hai do? React to a 5-0 with level 2, sure, but you're gonna need the cast to close it out. Okay. No.
Punish!
Wow.
Committing to the sweep is Zhao Hai. Blaz looking rather comfortable.
I don't know if Ryu is a big fan of handball with that combo.
I assume he would be. Oh my! GI calling out the before somebody got caught slipping with that projectile, right?
Don't whiff. Oh wow. Okay, check the overhead. Oh Lord have mercy. Why do I feel there's gonna be another scenario where he hits some drive rush into an overhead reset? I just feel like that's just gonna be the theme here. So we'll see. Nice. Xiao Hai with a strong answer back. This is not gonna be easy, young lad. So that's how you know he wants in, man. Look at that, hitting those fake buttons. He's fighting buttons from Xiao Hai, but I like that he's just throwing raw fans to throw him off a little bit. Into the level 3, I agree, I concur. Put him in that burnout state immediately. So we're gonna get a range in that stand fierce, let's see. Nice and patient, nice and easy. There it is.
And the immediate perfect and rebuttal from Blaz. Doesn't want to get in burnout yet, but he's about to be. Hence why he's jumping around the fans. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage. No, he actually gets the burnout. Xiao Hai seals game number 2 on his side.
Oh my God. Slowly but surely. Oh, Block needs his one hit. Okay, that just increased Xiao Hai's survival rate. He does have those stocks. Oh, nice whip on his third.
Back to back.
There you
No
go.
way, you're not dead off of this.
Not at all, but you know what? We get a nice lead to do so. Wow.
I couldn't tell you what the hell that was. I'm not gonna lie.
But what we do know is it's a tie game. Look at this excellence from both of these guys. They got characters to pick.
Completely unfazed after that big comeback from Xiao Hai. And now we get the enhanced Tatsu as the punish counter. Incoming, give me the Jinrai upper.
Oh, looking for the shimmy. Oh my God, no text in the no. No one hit away. Oh my God, 4-3, championship point for Blaz. We are trying to make history here.
3 bars from the side of Xiao Hai, trying to pepper in the... Okay, actually let him out of the corner for free. A little bit of a mishap.
Big error. Whoa! That was a brain fart and a half. I'm not too sure what Blaz was trying to do there, but input error indeed. Oh, wow. First one he busts out with.
I think that's what he wanted the first time.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. You're right. Nice. What a reaction. Are you serious? Putting yourself in burnout. You got to be careful here, Xiao Hai. Nice. Lay it off as to sneak in that throw. Oh, baby! Remember the name. That is Xiao Hai. You heard what Justice said. He reacts to everything.
As long as it's a clean hit into a DRC, you know they're going to have full advantage. That's one. Blaz, how do you continue on after with this mix? Forward throw.
Oh my God, he got to guess again. That's another throw. No, he had to bust out the respect there for Xiao Hai. He had to do it. The trade on his side. Is he going to do the... Is it in... What? Third... Xiao... Repeat... To back has arrived. The long road ahead of him. He did it. The first ever 2-time EWC Street Fighter 6 champion. Show some love to Xiao Hai.
Well, he definitely had a lot of love. I want a lot of love because we have Spotlight. Well, I absolutely love that. The first time Ian James is back, Huncho Stan is with us, and Semra Hunter as well. Welcome, three of you.
Thank you.
Happy to be here once again.
Got a full squad up, ready to go.
First time, it's brilliant. Max of 7 weeks of action as well. I can't believe how quick it's gone. I say that 5 weeks, Huncho about 4 weeks. This Tire Hog, 7 weeks. How are you feeling? Are you tired?
You could call me an OG, you know? Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. But how can you be? It's Championship Sunday, but it's the last Sunday, the culmination of it all. So yeah, I'm buzzing to be here.
Yeah, I mean, Semra, just looking behind to many different footballing finals and events, how does this compare?
Honestly, it's still blown. Every single day I'm seeing really used to something I haven't seen before. Yes, football obviously is quite spectacular, and more so each and every year in the way that they celebrate the big finales, especially in the Champions League and at the World Cup and at the Euros. But this is like next level. This is something totally different, and I'm absolutely loving it because it is such a new experience for me.
It's unreal, isn't it?
It is.
It's like especially for you, you've been able to go and see the casters, be so close to the arenas all the time. Like from a spectator point of view, just walking around as like a casual person, anyone can have a good time here. It's incredible.
If you think that this is next level, wait until you see what's coming up in this culmination of the Esports. We're doing it different.
Yeah, we've got a closing ceremony to look forward to later on, but I actually just want to go a little bit further back. I want to talk a little bit about Zhao Hai, because Semra, you're obviously in there watching it. He's got a pretty fabulous story, hasn't he?
He has a beautiful story, I think. And I think what I loved was the side of the stage, I had a perfect line of vision to his wife, and I embodiment of his presence at this tournament actually represents. I saw a little bit of it in the video there. I mean, she was like covering her face. She was so nervous. She was so stressed out. It looked like she was about to cry. And the reason being, of course, he won. He came out and said, you know, you're not going to be men. It's, you know, hand over the baton to the younger generation, to the up and coming stars. Like, you know what? No. Game back, and that's exactly.
I mean, 6 years of age, and I think what's even more impressive with the story that Semra's just told is the fact that he was here in week 1 in Fatal Fury, and he went all the way to the final, and he got knocked out.
Well, what he's done is he's gone away from that. He's probably had sleepless nights thinking about that loss, and it's driven him. It's lit a fire underneath him. He knew that this week was coming, and he knew that he couldn't let that happen. In the crowd who you just mentioned, Sheila being an absolute pillar of support for him, I imagine, hyping him up, making sure that next time he got the job done. And this is what traditional sports are all about. It's about the setback and then the comeback.
And actually, to that end, I just want to say one quick thing here, is the fact that afterwards on the stage, when he was talking about, you talk about that drive and momentum, you could see it in his eyes. I mean, he really was hungry and thirsty for a chance to really prove himself, but she was actually kind of considering not coming this year. And he said, actually, you are always my shining star. You're my lucky star. So he convinced her to come. And it really was having that stability next to him this entire time that I think gave him that extra edge, that extra advantage, and nice little ingredient.
I mean, it's both a sports story and a human interest story as well. It's beautiful, and that we've had so many of those stories throughout the 7 weeks, and hopefully we'll delve into a few of our favourites as well over the course of the show. But we had one massive final yesterday. Let's go to another now and focus on Counter-Strike. It's the Mongols taking on top spot. We join the Mongols taking a 2 lead, and can they take the
It's the force buy from Aurora. This force begins the downward spiral at the tail end of this final. If they don't find success here, it is forces till the end of play. And so this truly is the last chance for Aurora. Swung wide. Blitz with 3. So well to get out.
Bye.
The home advantage for the squad now in this retake. Just left. Overwhelmed. Tactic. Enzu just can't set a foot wrong in this game. Been a part of so many of those 2v4s, 2v5s. Approaching 30 kills deep in a dominant and harrowing map of Nuke.
And we've seen some stomps this year. We've seen some BO5s that have gone one-sided, but we have not seen a capitulation quite like this from Aurora to go head-to-head, band for band in that first map, and then to just evaporate from the series here on Nuke. Never a point they were in it, never a round felt safe. So many clutches, so many disadvantages, and Mongols sit 11-4, facing those forces again and again until they take that trophy.
And all year, the Mongols have been telling themselves it's just a matter of time, and that could not be truer than right now. Two rounds finally getting their hands on an S-tier trophy. As mentioned, for Aurora, it's forces from now to the end of the game. The options will never get better. The playbook keeps getting more and more. The odds so. Another clean sweep of a round here from the Mongols on their sprint to the finish line. This is a team that have been dealt their fair share of crushing blows. It's about time they dealt one the other way, as finally the stars align. For a team not two stars, but a strong unit, faith in each other. They are all performing at a high level, and they have been throughout this entire final.
And then to throw the bow of Senzu, 24-6 right on top. This is the star, if there ever were to be one. One by one, Aurora go through. They meet their maker, they meet their match. They meet a 3-0 final.
And I mean, this end, it just feels like destiny being realized. It's rare that it feels this on rails in the final. But Aurora have been able to tell for some time what was happening, that today did not belong to them. It's the Mongols looking for this crushing blow. Finally, to place their hands on a well-earned trophy. One kill from it, and there it is. The Mongols, clean sweep in the final. It's not even close, come map 3. From the humble beginnings of LAN cafes in Ulaanbaatar to some of the biggest stages in the world. Friends from the beginning and champions by the end.
It was an absolute demolition job. The Mongols, the pride of Mongolia, and you can see here it reminds me of like England at the World Cup or wherever you're watching, and it shows you the fans back home supporting their team, and they have put Mongolia on the map for CS2, and they have done their region proud. What a massive win, and like I said, they absolutely clapped their opponents. It was light work. 3-0.
Thousands of fans in Mongolia turning out just to witness that special occasion. Well, we have a new guest on the sofa now as well, the co-owner of FaZe. We've got FaZe Rug joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Welcome.
I appreciate it.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You have joined at the best time. This is the grand finale. You couldn't pick a better day.
100%. I'm super blessed to be here. First time in Saudi Arabia, first time at the Esports World Cup. It's actually a crazy turnout.
Yeah, and obviously today we get to crown our club champions. Team Falcon,
Yup.
They are a local side from Saudi Arabia. That's why, if you look behind you, you can see so many fans because they'll come here
It's about to go down.
to Champions Square and lift the trophy on here in about, I'm not going to say too specific, maybe half an hour to an hour's time.
I didn't even realize the fans behind us.
I was going to say they've actually come to see you, Rug, but you know.
That's crazy.
I have actually heard a rumor that Cristiano Ronaldo is here tonight.
Oh my
How
gosh.
much of it? Is it a rumor or is it something that actually might happen?
I can reveal that he's here.
Okay.
He's here?
He's arrived.
Oh.
CR7 is somewhere on the boulevard. In fact, here he is right now, walking as only as this man can walk.
Oh my God.
Straight in from Hong Kong as well, right? I mean, just to be here.
They
Brilliant.
bring out
That
the
is
biggest names here. This is what it means to have the Esports World Cup here in Saudi Arabia. They bring the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, who of course does live here now as well, but it's great to have him as one of the global ambassadors.
That's incredible. Yeah, I was going to say he's an ambassador, right? For 2025, or was it for last year as well?
No, just for this year, as well as Magnus Carlsen, the Grandmaster at chess. He won the chess tournament a couple of weeks ago now. Chess, if you didn't know, made its debut here, and everyone absolutely loved it. I don't know if you knew that, but chess is now at the Esports World Cup.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How many sports in total, or games in total, are there now?
25.
25.
It's a
Wow.
lot.
Isn't it crazy like how much it's expanded? Like I remember when I started gaming back in, you know, my whole life, but when I took it serious back in 2012, everyone was like gaming for a living.
And now he's sitting here like, I told you years ago
Yes.
that
Like,
this was a serious thing.
the fact that I'm in Saudi Arabia for the Esports World Cup, and like I said, corner I turned, I would see something new, and I'm like, wait, it just doesn't feel real, and it's cool.
And it's not just gaming for a living, it's gaming for a life-changing amount of money as well. Like, some of these awards that these guys are going to win are going to change their lives forever.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, speaking of life-changing amounts of money, the club championship is now officially locked in when it comes to the standings. We already knew that Team Falcons locked in that #1 spot. That is why we have got huge, tremendous celebrations for them here tonight.
Wow.
But Vitality, Rich, were well and truly in the mix, and they had an opportunity to secure not only second place, but a further $1 million for their organization if they won the third place match in CS2. But they couldn't get it done, so they lock in third with Liquid coming on top.
Exactly right. Well, it is all wrapped up. Every single title has been completed. 25 and done. Well, next we turn our attention back to our club champions Falcons and find out how they managed to become back-to-back winners.
No competition is as ruthless as the Esports World Cup. Its trophy system is no exception. The Club Championship Trophy, awarded to the one club that rose above the rest and reigned supreme across all EWC games. The Game Trophy, when a competitor closes their eyes, it's all they see, and it's not complete until it's sealed with a champion's key. Every participant earns a key engraved with their name. That's their right to compete. This year, returning champions hold a key unlike any other. Only one can place their key into the Game Trophy and become an EWC champion. The frame of the champion's key is embedded into the totem, a stone marker of legacy displaying every champion of the year. The keys of the eliminated will be crushed. The champions select 3 broken keys as a personal token, a reminder of who they have humbled. Beneath the totem, keys, a graveyard of fallen contenders. Will your dreams be or your name carved in gold and stone? Nothing is granted. Everything is earned.
We elevated the game with the Esports. The greatest players. The largest prize pool. The most ambitious esports event the world has seen. We're not done yet. Now, more. For generations, united people across nation versus heart versus heart. On that stage. Let's run it. Showdown where the best compete for more than glory. They compete for their country. The next evolution of esports. This is the rise of a new rivalry. This is the Esports Nations Cup. Riyadh, November 2026.
Welcome back to Spotlight here in Riyadh on the final day of this year's Esports World Cup. Team Falcons were crowned the club champions on Thursday night, and in doing so, defend their title from 12 months ago. But exactly how did they manage to become the best esports team on the planet for not 1, but 2 years running? Let's find out.
What a stage it has been here in Riyadh. The Esports World Cup 2025 has brought together the biggest names in esports. The crowd, the energy, the intensity. There certainly has been a season that has redefined global competition, and at the very heart of it all has been Team Vitality, a team that has made their mark in Mobile Legends by storming their way to first place and in the process banking a full 1,000 points.
want my team to be remembered as the most strongest female team in all esports game.
They carried the weight of last year's loss. They turned pain into purpose and left no soul unconvinced of their reign. They're completely undefeated. Team of Vitality.
From mobile arena to virtual pitch, EAFC 25 provided the platform for Team Vitality to collect another 750 points and to do so against their arch rivals Team Liquid, who just so happens, by the way, to be fronted by heavy hitter Manu Bachur, who put in an absolute masterclass to secure his side the top spot and 1,000 points.
After I lost last year, I really was my motivation to do it again. And maybe this year didn't look like it was going to happen, but I kept trusting myself. I kept fighting. Don't give up.
Harry Kane! Game, set, match! Team Liquid might have just found their next world champion!
And then came the chessboard, where legends of a different kind squared off against one another. Magnus Carlsen, representing Team Liquid, reminded us all why he's the very best of his generation. A first-place finish, 1,000 points, and a defining moment which pushed Team Liquid's tally even higher.
I want to win everything that's in front of me, and I also want to help my team win the championship.
Look at this, the Seaport now forcing its way through. We're going to see the final moves of the tournament.
Magnus Carlsen takes the victory. He wins game, set, and match.
If there was one team to make the Overwatch 2 stage their own, it was none other than Team Falcons. Ruthless coordination, relentless aggression, they absolutely dominated the competition to finish first place and to take 1,000 points. Team Liquid, for their efforts, they did, however, finish third and collect 500 points, but it was the Falcons who proved to be absolutely untouchable in Riyadh's Overwatch showdown.
This, folks, it's about as good as it gets for an Overwatch fan. No one doesn't like them. In we go, dive, Vortex in play, forcing Labda back heel emerge, and now look to finish the job. Labda down to the drill rush, and Proper's not done. Checkmate flattened on the points, the yard getting played off to the side. It's anemic, it's not enough from Alcancia, not even close, not by half, and through wing and pinion. Falcons break the ties and bind, ascending from the LCQ to become your mid-season champions.
What an absolutely incredible and unforgettable 7 weeks this has been. Congratulations once more to your reigning champions who have done it again. Back-to-back winners, Team Falcons, as this year's Esports World Cup champions.
I mean, a huge congratulations. That was decided on Thursday night, remember. Last year, though, they wrapped it up in week 5, so it was much more difficult for them this year. They were pushed all the way. Rug, obviously, you're a team owner. FaZe.
Yep.
Are you not going, I want a piece of this now, that $7 million? How do I get my team really invested for next year?
It's motivating, for sure. It's something that we're going to take notes from. And we're gonna work hard. And you take some losses in life, and this year wasn't our year, but we're gonna come back next year stronger for sure.
I feel like never before in the space of 7 weeks have we witnessed so much heartbreak and so much triumph.
Right.
Yeah, all just like crammed into such a short period of time. And I feel like a lot of the teams, like yourself watching along here, especially, all the adulation and the celebration of our club champions here just behind us tonight, all of the teams are gonna watch this, Huncho, and be like, that's got to be me next year.
100%.
Like, the motivation is unreal. Like, you think about how many teams are here. Like you said, the prizes that are on the line, the level of competition. This is only going to continue to grow more and more. Like, this is going to get bigger and bigger, and I can't wait to see what's next for esports.
We're going to see you playing next year, I
Oh,
reckon.
what game?
What game?
Tekken.
Tekken. Maybe Tekken. Well, I have to be able to beat the crew first. Like, I've been losing to the crew lately, so I don't know. Maybe send the crew instead of me right now.
You've got 12 months to practice.
Good point.
What's crazy is how comparable this is to all the sports around the world. Like if an NBA team wins the finals, all the other teams are like, I want that next year. Baseball World Series, same thing. Esports, same thing. It's crazy how much it's developed over the years.
And everything you mentioned there as well, they all have this grand ceremony at the end of the World Series, at the end of the World Cup. Any great sporting event has a great big ceremony at the end, and we are just a couple of minutes away as well from our great trophy presentation ceremony. It's happening about 100 meters away from us in the Amazon Esports Arena. It's going to be something special. There's a few special guests. Ian's already teed up one of them. Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be in there, but I don't know actually. I know, see,
we have to throw that in there.
He's just like,
you have to wait with us, by the way. You have to wait in here.
We can't all just go right now?
No, sorry, that's not
We can't
allowed.
just sue over there right now.
Yeah.
But I almost feel like some actually sports events could learn a thing or two about what they're doing here with this trophy presentation, because it is pretty special.
It's very elevated, like more than you would think, you know? And yeah, like you said, like I feel like big sports don't even go as big and go all out as the Esports World Cup is right now.
And the other thing is, right, you come from a world of entertainment, you come from near Hollywood, let's say, from San Diego, you know what it's all about. And the crossover between the esports and the entertainment factor that we have here is just like something that we're not really used to seeing. It really is so incredible, and I think we're all about to have our minds blown by what we see in the ceremony.
100%. And this is back-to-back, right? Back-to-back champions.
What I love about it is we see lots of individual legends in esports. You know, you think of like Faker, for example, like legendary players, but legendary clubs, not so much. Whereas moments like this, I do think secure legacies, because you put in these teams and players and club owners, whatever, on a platform that says, all right, these are the guys. And you never forget them because they're cemented in legacy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I remember my first week here. The first team I watched in person was Falcons, and I was completely taken away, and you can hear them now.
They're chanting.
But the chanting, the noise, I was like, whoa, man, it feels like I'm at a football game.
Yes.
Like, it's insane. You can hear them now.
Champions, everything.
I think it also helps with Team Falcons, the fact that their CEO and one of their co-founders is a former world champion himself in esports. So he won FIFA back in the day, EAFC, MS-DOSery. So, you know, the owner knows about winning and being a winner. So that's got to help when it comes to creating a winning team.
1000%. With the motivation, the fan base, the crowd, all of that stuff.
What do you think about the fact that we mentioned there 25 different titles, but esports, you know, we've become so accustomed to teams playing in their individual games, but playing for the badge is just a whole new element. And as an owner of a club yourself, what do you feel about that? Because it gets all of the players across the board on one page, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think, you know, I think, again, it's very just motivating, and I think there's always room for, like, different opportunities in this space. Like you said, like, chess was just added, right? And that is already something on our minds. It's like, oh, we should find some chess players, right? we should find all different players for all these different types of games. And you know, like I said, next year for sure, I think we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back swinging, motivated, and it's gonna be great.
What's a game that
phase up.
That's a good one. What's a game that you would like to see here at the Esports World Cup, or what is a game that you want to have phase more?
So we have, you know, which is amazing, and college. So you guys got all the games, you know, off the top of your guys' mind. That
2K, man. I need to see 2K here, bro. 2K.
Hold up now.
That's a good shout.
Hold up now.
That's
2K would be crazy,
Yeah.
and 2K26 is about to come out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You get 2K out here, it's gonna be mad.
It's over. Wait, that's a good one.
Sign me up for Face Clan, bro. Face up. Sign me,
Are
bro.
you good at 2K?
Yeah, I'll play 2K.
Ooh, okay. We'll do a little recruitment challenge.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
My guy.
Rug, when you're here as well, do you get so many ideas for different entertainment content, creating videos as well?
Oh, I'm already here filming a vlog on my phone. I'm like, so many different ideas, like talking to different people, getting inspiration from them. And yeah, like I said, every corner I turned, I'm like, oh, let me record that. Let me record that. And yeah, I'm gonna use this word. I use this word a lot, but it's motivating. Like, you know, like the sky's the limit with content, entertainment, and this right here is like a different level of it. You know, like, I don't know. We have, of course, in America, like LA, like we have the huge entertainment, Hollywood industry, all that stuff, but this takes it to a whole new level.
We've seen so many content creators and just stars of entertainment come and join us here, but also like take tours of the entire boulevard, meet the players, learn more about the esports industry as a whole.
Right.
And we're about to see, like we said, you know, the winning club here. Walk the walk with Cristiano Ronaldo. there's a real crossover here, Huncho, when it comes to entertainment and esports, and it's just going to grow it even further.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're completely right. You're talking about sports and entertainment just coming in line with each other so much. Like, another thing a lot of people might not know is that in the first few weeks, there was like music artists performing like every single week. There was the games
Post Malone, right?
Yeah, kicked off with Post Malone. They had Quavo. They had Metro Boomin, the Black Eyed Peas. It was nuts, bro. Like, this is a real hotspot. Like, people could come for a whole week and have a whole holiday.
They come for 7 weeks.
7 weeks, have a whole holiday, see some concerts, go to the desert.
And you would think that it's at its peak right now, but it's just not. Like I said, sky's the limit, and I can't even imagine what's next.
Well, what's the thing that? I was just going to say, I mean, what's the one thing that's really kind of shocked you the most? Because you were just telling me you've only been here for about, what, 20 hours or something like that?
Yeah.
It must be a real shock to the system. So what is it that you've actually really kind of been impacted by the most so far?
The atmosphere. The atmosphere, the buildings, like the architect, the technology, the fans, the supporters, like just everything that I wouldn't think of. I'm like, I wouldn't have thought to do that, but it's a great idea. And like I said earlier, like that really inspired me for even more content ideas. But I think even when I landed last night, I landed at night and it was just completely lit up. It was so cool.
And we also obviously are really bringing different worlds together, because obviously you're a content creator at your heart, and there are so many incredible content creators that we have seen, not just today, but from the last 7 weeks. And I guess that kind of brings the entertainment element here as well, and allows you guys to collaborate and really get invested in the Esports World Cup.
Exactly. Yeah, we've definitely made like a lot of connections while we're out here, and that's what it's all about, to expand. And I'm just excited for 2026. Is it going to be back here in Saudi, right?
It's even bigger and better.
Good.
Yeah, this is next year, and then we also have the Esports Nations Cup in November next year, when we say goodbye to the clubs and hello to the countries.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
National pride.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to get jumping in here,
Team
bro.
America.
Yeah,
Coming
Team
in
America.
hot.
And, you know, my parents are from Iraq, Middle East. There we
Love
go.
it.
There you go.
So you could go either way.
Exactly.
Semra, you asked there about like favorite moments from, I guess, since arriving here. You've been well and truly in the trenches and seeing everything that's been going on. As a traditional sports broadcaster yourself and now becoming part of the esports scene, what have been some of the key takeaways from your perspective?
You know what I've loved the most is the passion and the enthusiasm of the fans in the arena, and the fact that they are filled to the rafters. It doesn't matter what game it is, it doesn't matter what day it is, it doesn't matter what round it is. The people are there chanting away, supporting their team, supporting their favorite player. It's just immense, and I really love to see that, because these people, like you said, it's a lifestyle for them. I mean, they really live and breathe this.
It's mind-blowing. Like, again, like I knew it was big, but coming out here, seeing it with my own eyes is like different, because again, I've been to a lot of sporting events, and it's not like this. It's so different, and it makes me happy, because like my core is like gaming. Like I started as a hardcore gamer, you know, transitioned to like lifestyle content and stuff like that, but at my heart, my core is gaming.
There's also something nice maybe about being in its infancy. This is only year 2, and the fact that we're all starting this journey with everybody, with the fans, with the organisations, with the Esports World Cup. There's something quite nice and special about that, Huncho, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, like, think about the amount of opportunities this is opening up for people. Like, not just for people to work around the Esports World Cup, but also for like the gamers to have opportunities to elevate their careers, get into different things. Content Creator Park is here. Like, we brought cosplayers here. Like, it integrates into so many different cultures, and this alone has shown how much of a worldwide sport it is. So I'm not surprised the Esports Nations Cup is a thing, because it's only right.
Absolutely. And Brian, you touched on it there about, you know, how you've been an OG in the gaming world before it was cool. And now it being, you know, not like when it comes to the crowds and the enthusiasm, but a big feel, because I think a lot of gaming fans, when they come together, they love to be a part of something special as one.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a special event to be, and you can see that the trophy presentation ceremony is about to get underway, because after 7 fabulous weeks of competition, it is time for one last celebration here in Riyadh. It is time to join the celebrations now.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. welcome Cup Trophy. Introducing CEO of the Esports World Cup Foundation, Ralph Reichart. And to present the EWC Club Championship Trophy, Global Ambassador Cristiano Ronaldo.
Big thank you to our global ambassador, Cristiano Ronaldo. For bringing the Esports World Cup Club Championship Trophy to this stage. A symbol of greatness carried by one of the greatest athletes of all time. As Ronaldo's legacy has defined the world of football, this trophy will honor the club defining a new era of esports. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, fans and friends from every corner in the world, welcome. Tonight is a culmination of 7 extraordinary weeks. Passion, determination at the highest level. Right here, right now, we stand at the heart of esports history. The Esports World Cup 2025 Trophy Awarding Ceremony. This year's competition brought together 2,000 of the world's best athletes, representing more than 100 nations, sold-out arenas, and more than 3 million visitors. Fans from all over the world making the journey to Riyadh, and growth of no less than 50% across all key metrics. This summer was more than an event. It was a global celebration of teamwork, ambition, and excellence. The club championship was decided by the narrowest of margins. Decisive battles across shooters, MOBAs, battle royales, and strategy games shaped the final standings. To our publishers, partners, sponsors, media, and the incredible teams working tireless behind the scenes, we sincerely thank you. And we would like to give a special thanks to the Crown Prince, Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Your Royal Highness, your vision for the future of esports has made this historic moment possible. Let's take a highlight brought. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. These are your finalists for the Esports World Cup 2025. In third place, Team Vitality. The French Giants brought fire to Riyadh with unforgettable runs across multiple titles, from Free Fire to Rensport to Women MLB. The Bees proved once again that they are a world-class contender. And in second place, Team Liquid. Iconic names. Secured 3 championships, a first in the Esports World Cup. They were crowned MLB champions as well as taking the first title. And in first place, your 2025 champions, Team Falcons. Saudi Arabia's local heroes and the defending champions, lifting the trophy for their home crowd once again. Their one-top finish, decisive for their win, came in Overwatch. But it was the depth of their performance across shooters, strategy games, and beyond that carried them to victory. That determination cements their name in history, as they are crowned your Esports World Cup 2025 champions. Your Royal Highness, it is with deep gratitude and honor that we invite you to hand the trophy to the champions.
Please welcome to the stage your Esports World Cup 2025 Club Team Falcons. Your 2025 Club Champions, Team Falcons. Your Royal Highness.
Falcons break the tie from the LCQ to become your mid-season champions.
It's all over. It's a 2-0 for Falcons. They're going to the finals.
Team Falcons soaring here.
And in front of the hometown crowd.
Team Falcons lock in third place at Rocket League at the Esports World Cup.
They get it done here in Riyadh.
Riyadh has been the home of the Falcons for years.
One last time, give it up for your 2025 EWC Club Champions, Team Falcons!
What an incredible ceremony, and it was great to have both His Royal Highness and Cristiano Ronaldo in attendance. Well, stay with us here on Spotlight as the champions, Team Falcons, will soon be joining us here in Boulevard City as the celebrations continue here in Riyadh.
No competition is as ruthless as the Esports World Cup. Its trophy system is no exception. The Club Championship Trophy, awarded to the one club that rose above the rest and reigned supreme across all EWC games. The Game Trophy, when a competitor closes their eyes, it's all they see, and it's not complete until it's sealed with a champion's key. Every participant earns a key engraved with their name. That's their right to compete. This year, returning champions hold a key unlike any other. Only one can place their key into the Game Trophy and become an EWC champion. The frame of the champion's key is embedded into the totem, a stone marker of legacy displaying every champion of the year. The keys of the eliminated will be crushed. The champions select 3 broken keys as a personal token, a reminder of who they have humbled. Beneath the totem, a resin block holds the remaining keys.